Hello, this is the TradeSite US Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Tuesday the 12th of April 2022. Hope you had a good trading day on Monday. It was not very exciting. Again, not much of a trading day, but here's the ES front month futures contract. So we did dip, or we gapped down, and then there was not much action. Then we dipped for 15 minutes, and there was not much action. And then very late in the day, we dipped again. So it's not like an all-day thing, but it was a big loss for the market. I still say it puts us about mid-range for the last 6 months to a year. On the ES, let's look through the major daily cash charts. S&P cash, you can see the gap down here, down 75 points, but still nowhere. NASDAQ 100 down 337 points. This one's a little more negative, but again, a big piece of it, over 100 points of it, was the gap. SOX down 85.08, heading towards the lows. Watch that risk line just above 3,000. Biotech's down 91.84. Russell 2000 down 14. Crude oil inventory is down 3. Gold up $11.90. The advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ negative 13.94. So more stocks down than up. Not horrible compared to some days, but it was still very negative. Negative 12.81 on the New York in terms of the advanced decline ratio. NASDAQ volume 4.9. It was really 4.4 at the close. 4.9 billion shares. Still light. I mean, volume has declined on the NASDAQ quite a bit, or on the markets as a whole. The VIX up $3.21 to 24.37. The trend closes at 0.77. Puts the 10-day moving average at 1.09. Again, not a big deal, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's 8 days back is that big number. So, 3 more by Thursday, that number is going to drop off, right? And that could take that 10-day moving average down real quick. Apple down $4.34, not pretty. Amazon down 66.77, also not pretty. The Facebook down $5.87. Google loses 89.28. That doesn't look pretty either. Goldman Sachs down just 63 cents. This one bounced off that 13 buy signal risk line for a couple days, so it's kind of holding up, but it still doesn't look pretty. Netflix down $7.88. None of these charts look bullish, right? That's just the bottom line. Peloton up 62 cents to 24.18, sitting around above that static trend line. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, down $1.98. Tesla down 49.56. After a gap down. By the way, there's basically a floating island on Tesla, almost there. Zoom down $1.85, back near the lows. VIX up $1. The VXX up $1.43. That's a tradable VIX. Bitcoin, here's a big one, down under 40,000 again. Ick. Nothing positive there for Bitcoin. Watch that red static trend line. And the Dow was down 413 points. If we look at the intraday action, if we could move this chart, there you go. So, again, from Friday's close, a big gap down, flat for an hour, drop for 15 or so minutes, 20 minutes, dead flat after that, and then in the last hour sold off a little bit more. So not the most exciting day you've ever seen. There's really nothing else to talk about from that perspective. In terms of economic data coming out on Tuesday, here's what we got here in the U.S. We do have the NFIB Small Business Index at 6 a.m. Eastern Time. I got the CPI at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, so we'll be half size for Forex. Ahead of that, one of our big 3 numbers every month. I got a Fed member speaking at a 10-year bond auction at 1, and we got that's it. So there's not a lot out there for the week. We do have unemployment rate out of the UK earlier in the overnight session. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple of weeks. Have a great trading Tuesday.